Good morning. I'm leaving. Well, I already left an hour and a quarter ago, Saint-Just-Ibarre. And today I'm walking to Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port. I'm taking the easy way along the highway instead of over. Well, you can't really see how it's higher than that. From here it's not that easy to see. In any case, I want to make sure I get there early because my train leaves at 3:38. I don't want to miss the train to Toulouse. So I'm taking the easy way. Peggy's going up the hard way. And it was a great stay. It was like a real farmhouse. There was a field of pigs right in front of the house. There were plenty of flies outside, but not inside. It was very nice. We had a nice dinner there and slept well. It was all very good. So today, the route I'm following should be pretty flat along the valleys, and should be a nice day. I'm sure I'm gonna get there before it gets too hot. Today is gonna be hot too. So more later. From Paris, we are at Ibarron, and she's going to continue up that mountain. She's gonna go the hard way, and I'm gonna take the easy way on the highway. So, bon chemin.
Buen camino. Bye bye.
As always, it's sad to finish the Camino. You're not gonna see friends that you have made along the way, other pilgrims. You won't be able to enjoy the outdoors and forget about all the craziness going on back in real life. So yesterday we had a nice dinner. Everyone was there. We took a lot of pictures, and this morning I say goodbye to everybody. So yeah, tonight when I take the train, I'll finish the videos, try to post them on when I get to Toulouse. More later. Forgot to say something. Yesterday, 2 pilgrims arrived who are traveling with a donkey, and they left the donkey behind the farmhouse and the pasture. They started like more than 2 weeks ago in France. They went over the Pyrenees into Spain, and when they got to Pamplona, they were told that donkeys were not allowed on the Camino. So they had to turn back. So they came back here. Yesterday they came back from Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port, where I'm going today, with a donkey. The donkey carries the backpacks and the tents. So it's an interesting way of traveling. More later. I'm close to the Col de Gamia on the way to Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port. There goes another angel. Again, crazy as I am, I started down at the 120, but it was too easy, so I decided to switch over to the real yard. But I had to come up this field and then go through this fence, barbed wire fence. And she was here just as I got to the fence, and she helped me get through it. Thank you, God. Thank you. I should arrive at Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port in 12. No. oceans. A lot of them. I'm still an hour and a half from Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port, where I take the train to Bayonne and then Toulouse today, this afternoon. And I reached the end of the GR78. That is the GR I have been following from Carcassonne. And it ends where it joins the GR65. So now which is the Chemin de l'Epuis, which is the most important one in France. It's very long. Starts in Le Puy, and the distance from Le Puy to Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port is the same distance as from Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port to Santiago. So I'm going through a small town called Busunaritz. I should arrive at Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port at 1:30. I can have lunch, see the city for a little while, and then take my train at 3:38 or more later. For the last couple of days we have been in one of the Basque provinces here in France, and I just met a gentleman walking on the Chemin de l'Epuis that said that this region of the Basque country is very poor, and so many Basques from here have moved to California and Argentina. Interesting. There are many more pilgrims here on the Chemin de l'Epuis than on the Chemin du Pimont Pyrénées. As a reference, I've seen about 50, in half an hour, I've seen 10 to 12 pilgrims here on the Chemin de l'Epuis. As a reference, today on the Chemin du Pimont, the only person I saw, except for Peggy, who I started walking with and then we split, I just saw one person the whole day. And that was that lady that helped me get through the barbed wire fence. I didn't see anyone else. The Church of Saint-Jean-le-Vieux. The Saint-Jacques gate to Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port. The citadel is up there.
Officiers d'Amérique qui sont ici sur la mer jolie. D'aussi loin qu'il la voit venir, ses pleurs elle ne peut retenir. L'heure est pas tant charmante blonde, car ma douleur est si profonde. J'ai chanté changerai mon cotillon, j'échangerai.
Good morning. I'm in Toulouse. That is the Cathedral of Saint Cernan. Yesterday, I'm waiting for my flight back to Boston this afternoon. Yesterday, I started the easy way, decided to make it harder, and it was harder. uh, the lady that helped me get through that pasture and through the barbed wire fence later ran into Peggy and told her that a crazy man had tried to go through the pasture and through the barbed wire fence. So that was me. So later, I met Peggy. We had a beer. Then I took the train to Toulouse. The day was so hot. By the time I got to Saint-Just-Ibarre, it was 12:30 more or less, and it was 90 degrees. It was just so hot. So thank God I finished that, and now I'm in Toulouse and waiting for my plane back. So that's the end. That's the end of the walk of the Camino. I'll say a couple of things about it. If I had to say just one thing, I would say that it's a very nice Camino. It's the best, the nicest one I've walked in terms of the views and the cities. It was the most beautiful. If I had to say a second thing, is that it's the hardest one I've walked. It's harder than the Camino Primitivo. It's harder than the Camino del Norte, for sure. Every day you're climbing, going from one valley to the next. It's non-stop. And some of the climbs there are as difficult as the worst climbs of the Camino Primitivo or harder. And there are more of them. There's just harder climbs all the time. So I would recommend it for anybody who has wants to do it. It's hard exercise. But you see beautiful views. You won't see many pilgrims, which is good and bad. Too many pilgrims is not good, but sometimes you miss meeting other pilgrims. And there were many days when I was the only pilgrim at an albergue. I was the only one. So it was a great Camino. I would recommend it to anybody. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Bon chemin.